Hey guys, it's Rocky Riders, and today we are going to make a lawn striping kit for your lawnmower. Now, you saw in my last video on my new mower, I probably didn't show you my old mower, but we're going to be making a lawn striping kit for that today, and basically this will cost you $30-ish, and if you go and look on the internet, you will probably find one for your particular lawnmower for about 100, 150, but this is just a much more affordable and cheaper way to make one. Okay, so the materials you're going to need for this are a carabiner and two eye bolts. They can be wood eye bolts or the threaded kind with a nut. And for my mower, a 1.5 foot piece of 3-inch PVC pipe with two 3-inch caps, and a bag of sand, gravel, or something like that. Some heavy substance that will make this weigh a pretty good amount. And some safety wire. Let me grab that real quick. A thing of safety wire. Okay, so first things first, you are going to drill a hole for your threaded eye bolt. Whatever size bit fits your threaded eye bolt the best. Mine's a 3/16 bit. But you just want to drill a hole right in the center of that. And you may have to go a couple sizes up after you drill the hole, that way your pipe doesn't crack. So you do the same thing on this pipe, or this pipe cap, I shouldn't say pipe, but as close to the middle as you can. Doesn't have to be super good. Go. Okay, next thing you want to do is take your threaded eye bolts, get them off my carabiner here. Then you're just going to start threading them in. Looks like I may have to go up another size on this. Yeah, go ahead and go up another size. Take out that one. So I'll go up another size. Okay, that should do it. You know what, that might have been a little bit too big, but I think it'll still work. Put some epoxy in there or something. Yeah, it went too big, so it's all loose. Okay. Do the other one. Where is that? There it is. Screw the other one in. Alright, so you got those both in, roughly the same area. Now, you're going to want to take them and just kind of, well, put them onto the end of your pipe, like so, and try and keep them lined up as possible, Grab myself a rubber mallet. Just kind of tap them on there. Okay. Don't think that's going to go nowhere now. And then before you put the other cap on, you're going to want to take your sand or gravel or whatever you have, and you want to fill out this tube all the way. So go ahead and open up my bag of sand. Then you just kind of start dumping it in. Please don't fall over. There we go. Alright. Might make a little bit of a mess, but that's alright. Oh, yep. Maybe a little bit more than a little bit, but... Okay, so once you got it as full as possible, you can take like the end of your hammer and just kind of smash it down so you can get as much of that stuff as you can in there. The more you can get in there, the heavier it gets. The heavier it is, the better it strikes. Alright, and then just continue filling it up. Once you get that smashed in, okay, as you can see, I got that filled right up to the top. It's nice and compact. And it's probably, I don't know, good 25 pounds. So, like I said, the heavier you get it, the better. So then you're going to take this end cap here, and then you're just going to kind of stick it on the top. Once again, make sure the eye bolts are nice and aligned. And make sure it's good and banged down with your rubber mallet. And there you go. There's that part done. Got yourself a PVC lawn striper striping part. I don't know what this part is called. The striper. Anywho. Okay, next thing you're going to do is you're going to take some of your safety wire, this stuff here, pull a bunch of it out, not a bunch, just enough, cut it off, come on now, there it goes. So I got about, I don't know, a good length of, basically longer than the actual PVC part. So we're just going to thread it through these eye bolts, bring it back around on itself, thread through both of them. then take some pliers and then twist it so that it becomes permanent. But leave it loose enough to where it can still kind of move around on the eye bolt. So there's one. Get this one over here. Up. Okay, you can still move around on the eye bolt. Still move around on the eye bolt. But now you got yourself a point where it's straight when it's getting pulled along, drag along, but can still swivel with the mower. And this is where the carabiner comes in. We're going to put the carabiner right here at the point, and then you're going to twist it once. That way it makes kind of like this loop around it, and then go ahead and twist it again. Make sure that loop doesn't come undone, like that. And then you got yourself a point where it's level if you were to hold it up straight, but can still swivel whenever you turn with the lawnmower. Okay, now we're going to move to the lawnmower portion of it. Okay, so I found two spots where a hole can be drilled. Now these aren't structurally vital parts, they're just pieces of plastic that are to this general area. But right here I can drill a couple holes. It's not going to damage anything besides the hole. And you don't need to make a super big hole, just enough to fit the wire through. So about right there on each side. Easy, super thin stuff. Not gonna damage anything, once again. About right here. Move that actually a little bit closer in. There. Just little holes. And now that's not gonna damage, once again, that's not gonna damage anything. And if your lawnmower already has a couple holes that would work for that, use those. So now, I was thinking about making a bracket, but I'm just going to use some more of that little safety wire. And this is low enough to fit underneath the bag. So you're just going to take some wire. Hi, Cody. Alright, there you go. Straighten it out. Bring some through each side. One there. Oh, looks like I made that a little bit too short. Darn it. Okay, now get a little bit longer piece then. There we go. And this is my old lawnmower back here. Now you straighten it out. Feed a little bit through each side, and make sure you have enough to where you can twist it. Bring a little bit more on this side because I don't need it hanging out super far. So bring that in. Bring that in. There we go. Now, just twist those up. Here we go. Stick out just enough that you can attach this on. And boom, there's your lawn striper. Now, probably at some point I will make another video about building an actual bracket for this, because this is more of a temporarily fit. But couple things with using a lawn striper. Just know that everywhere you turn around and everywhere you go, it's going to be striped, and so if you make a bad turnaround or mess something up, people are going to see it. So just something to keep in mind. But yeah, and you know, you can find this on, you can see other YouTubers do this kind of stuff. Some say it's for 15, some say 20. You know, it's just depends on who you watch. Hey Cody, please don't knock over the camera. So yeah. So as you can see, that turned out pretty good. And once again, that was about a $30 with all the things I purchased. These things work well. I've been wanting to do this for a while. It can really step up my how my lawns look as far as quality wise. Now, a lot of people think that it'll be 2 different grass types or 2 different mowing levels, but it's not really. It's just that striping kit. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, you can get them for your particular mower. If you have like the Toro Time-Master, or if you have the one of the new Hondas, they make kits for those. And so if you just don't feel like building one of your own, that's fine. It's totally your choice, and you can buy one of those. Just once again, those do cost more. Like I said, you can. Some of the ones I've looked at, they're upwards of $100, and some of them just aren't that good of quality. Now, I will have some future videos on some more upgrades on this particular lawnmower. I'm going to be installing an hour meter, so that ought to be fun. Show you how to do that. And there's, you know, if this tutorial isn't good, you can go, there's this guy, Garage Gear. He does a pretty good tutorial on a lot of these striping kits. He doesn't build one, but he bought one for his Honda and his Toro Time-Master. And he puts an hour meter on both of those. So if you want to see maybe a better tutorial, I haven't filmed it yet, so you'll see that here before too long. And yeah, so once again, well, I haven't said it before, but make sure to like and subscribe, and I want to thank you for all the support on my last video. That got over 300 views, so I really appreciate that, and keep watching my stuff. So, and let me know if you want any particular video topics you want. And I said it a long time ago in a video about a 3D pen. Once I get to 100 subscribers, I will do a live stream. So if you want to see that live stream, make sure subscribe, share, do whatever you want to try and get there. But yeah, so once again, make sure to like and subscribe, and have a good one.